Hey everyone, it's Ima from Ima Plans or from Martinez Sticker Company. I am back today with another video as promised, and if you follow me on Instagram, you remember that I made a poll in my stories wanting to see what kind of spread you wanted to see next, and a lot of you voted that you wanted to see how I made spreads in my Passion Planner Daily, so that is what we're going to be doing today. So it is an undated daily. I'm going to make a spread right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to actually write in it the next day, because I do have a few more spreads before this one that have to be filled in, and I will give a flip through of that a little later on in the video. But I'm very excited for this video because I wanted to do a series where these dolls from Stick With Catie, she did like a planner friend release, and I was also one of them, and so was Kira, and so was Katie herself and a few other people. So I wanted to make a daily spread with all of them. So the first one we're going to do is with Kira. Look how pretty that is. It looks just like her. Very, very pretty. I'm trying to make sure I can see good. And then what I'm going to be using are these sherbet grid scraps from It Darbi. I printed these myself. She also has it where you can buy a physical sticker sheet from her and she will send it to you. But I thought that matched pretty well. And then I'm going to be using the line Forget Me Not from our shop. I also have a colored version of this and I offer it on 3 different materials, but I decided I'm going to use it on the clear today because normally I like my line art on clear sticker paper versus white, mostly because I want to layer it over other existing stickers. And then if you do follow me on Instagram, you may notice that I make these collages in my daily planner sometimes, so I thought it would be fun to kind of show how I layer it. Now, I did print a few images off of Pinterest and then some extra butterflies from my sheet. I just made them a little smaller. But I realized after I printed this that this yellow is not necessarily the same. So I'm probably not going to use these 2 images because they're very different. But I may use these wings and get a little creative with it. And then I found a quote that I really liked, and then some images that are like white and minimal. We're gonna see how it works out. And again, I'm going to be layering this on top of everything. I may look for more stickers and see if I want to make more stuff with it, like add more to the collage with other stickers, but we will see. So I'm not going to write a date on this because I don't know when I'll be filling it in, but whenever I make the dailies, I always start with the scraps if I'm going to use scraps. And one thing I like to do is actually use my whiteout to get rid of this header over here. It just says Space of Infinite Possibility, but I'm going to put a piece of washi tape over it later. And usually you can see this over the washi tape, and I don't want that showing, which I might go ahead and just, so I pulled these out. I'm not going to use all of them. I may or may not. I might just use 1 or 2. I'm going to see in the end how everything looks together to decide what washi tape I'm going to use, but this is just some that I pulled that I might use. So I always start off with my scraps. Now when I do collages, I always try to put the majority of the stickers on the right side because I'm not going to write on the right side, it's mostly the left. I try to keep it very minimal on this side so that I can actually write. So I'm just going to lay this corner here. Then I'm going to use this other corner. Just going to go ahead and white this down, white out this down here. I'll put washi tape over it later. Okay, that's a little crooked, but it doesn't look too bad, so I guess I'll leave it alone. Imagine I wasn't even recording. And I'll use this bigger piece down here. I might put it on this side. Yeah, we'll put it on this side. I'm gonna trim this. I know it's not even a big piece in this corner, but I don't like my stickers sticking out, so I always cut off the excess. There we go. Then let's see. So before I even start putting more scraps, I'm gonna start laying some images down with the stickers, because I'm gonna use the scraps as layering pieces also. So if you remember in my last video, I mentioned I got a new puppy. So if you do hear her in the background, just know she's still a puppy. So she is going to be making a few noises, but if they become too loud, I'll just cut out the video like last time, but they shouldn't be loud this time. So I printed this picture off Pinterest. Thought it was really pretty because it made a little heart with beads on it. I'm not gonna push everything down just in case I want to move stuff around. Let's pull this image. This one, this might be a little too much from this image, honestly. So I'm gonna just leave that on the side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these wings, but I'm actually gonna cut the wings out. I don't want the full image on there. And yes, I do have a cutting machine, but sometimes I like to just actually have a feel for what I'm doing, and I become a little lazy and I don't want to turn the machines on. So I just print the stickers on a sheet and I will have it cut it as a box, and then I just cut it out as I need it. Okay, so now we have these pretty wings here. So I was thinking of layering it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the doll out. I'm gonna put her in the middle, I think. We'll leave her here for now in case I want to move her. So I think I'm gonna put this line sticker here. I think I'm gonna put it behind her though. Behind her, but still in front of everything else. Okay, I think I like that. But I don't want to cover the heart down here, so let's move her up a little. There we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and press that down. And then let's put these flowers maybe we'll layer them over the butterfly's wings. I think it'll be okay since they're lined. And then I have this quote here. It says, "She is you, she's aligned, she's powerful, she's designing a life that lights her up, where she finds joy, pleasure, and excitement in every day, where she claims it all, she's doing her and knows that all her desires will follow. She is you." I always like to find really long quotes that resonate, and I thought this was really nice. But I think it's a little big and I might have to cut it off. So I'm gonna cut the excess like this. Let's see. And I don't try to cut it perfect or anything. I just want it to be as close as possible to the quote. I'm gonna figure something out to layer it good. Okay. So here's this quote. I might put it right here, honestly. Or up here. Yeah, maybe up here because I don't want it to cover her. I'll probably just, I'll leave that like that for now. What I might do is grab this piece of scrap here, put it underneath. Okay, that looks good. So we'll leave that piece of scrap there. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, kind of want to put a piece right here, but this is too big. Or we could put a small one like that. Let's put a small one underneath this lined part of the flower. There we go. And it looks a little empty here, but good thing I didn't put this picture because I don't think I would have had enough room for it anyway. I did print these butterflies from our shop. I just made them smaller, and I like this butterfly specifically. I loved the shape. So what I'll do here is kind of just layer it. Well, now that I see it, I feel like I want a bigger piece of it. Before we do that, let's just lay some washi tape because this right here is bothering me and throwing me off. So now it's just, I might use this because I think the yellow one might be too much and it'll be too matchy. Yeah, it'll be too matchy. So let's use this spotted one, and this one is from According to Allie, this washi tape. I think she still has it. There we go. Okay, you might see a delay in the video, but I had to cut off the video because of the puppy. All I was doing really was laying down some washi tape. This collage is almost done. So this part is really bothering me because there's nothing there, but I'm going to figure it out in a minute. And I'm going to put some of these butterflies that I printed. Put one. I feel like it looks weird there. What if maybe down here would look better. Let's put it here. And from this lined flower sheet, I am going to use some of these to fill in the spots on here. Like here. Let's put one here on the scrap. Right here next to this quote. This little space here was bothering me. I saw it. Can put one there. Now this is still, I'm gonna pull out a big stack of stickers that I have here on the side to see if I want to put something different in that space. And these I print for myself, and I just have them on the side if I ever want to grab them. So I'm not really seeing anything I want to put there. Hopefully something will catch my eye. I might put a big butterfly instead, maybe. I might use this strip right here, so I'm gonna leave it on the side for now. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use anything from there. So maybe I can cut something off from this sheet. Make it a little smaller. I don't need it that big. What if I trim around the image? Might look a little weird, but I'm more concerned about making it fit, and I'll try my best to make it look good. I think what I'm gonna have to do is lift this sticker up. Lift this. I really like Passion Planners paper because I am surprised it has not ripped. And I can still push it down afterwards. I'm really just trying to be careful with everything. There we go. So I think I'll fit it right here. And we'll just layer this over. I don't mind that it's covering some of the image. I just wanted to get something in there to fill in the space. There we go. Now, I think I can put a butterfly. Maybe right here. Let's do one right here. And I'm going to grab some of the little black flower doodles. Let's put it here. I had covered one up by accident. I'll put another one here. Now this side is done, so I'm not going to be writing on this side because this side was for fun. That's why I like that they give you a blank page for your daily, because you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Then the other side will be the functional side. So I try not to put too much on here because I do write here sometimes and in everything else. Most of the time I don't write in these boxes. So I guess what we can do is cover them up. Maybe we can put this here, because I'm going to layer some stickers. Or let's cut this. Put it at the top. Let's grab some of these flowers. I'm wondering if I want to put them sideways, if they look weird. I think they look cute, so we'll leave it like that.
No.
Okay. Now I will put another butterfly over here. It's a good thing I printed it on the white paper. That way it's not overlapping too much with the lines, but still looks kind of weird, so let's just move it completely. I'll probably leave it up here, but what I'll do is I'll put some washi tape, then I'll layer it over. There we go. And then I will grab some more of these doodles off the sheet. And I think that is all for this daily spread. So y'all can get a better look. I love the way this collage came out. It came out really pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, y'all, so that is it for today's video. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below. I will share more dailies in the future. I think my next video will be my passion planner weekly, so I can show y'all how I do that a little differently. And because it's also an undated weekly planner, I'm really excited to show you how I do that one. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. This video was so much fun to make, and I do feel a little better making the videos now. I saw that a lot of y'all really enjoyed the last video, and I am glad to be back. I'm trying to have some videos ahead of schedule, that way they can just be scheduled and posted. But let me know what you think of this spread.